Welcome to StarWatch Now, your front row seat to all the hottest gossip, drama, and breaking news from the world of entertainment. If it's trending, shocking, or star-studded, we're covering it. Stay tuned. You won't want to miss what's coming next.
Welcome to StarWatch Now, where we peel back the shimmering layers of the world's most enigmatic stars to find the heart of the stories that move us all. Today, we find ourselves at a fascinating crossroads of global glamour and intimate mystery standing in the golden shadows cast by the one and only Wang Yibo. As the world watched him command the historic streets of Paris with an almost otherworldly grace, a sudden storm of whispers began to gather in the digital winds. Is the stoic and silent prince we see on the world stage the whole story? Or is there a hidden chapter written in private messages and long-standing bonds that we are only just beginning to understand? We are diving deep into the heart of a narrative that questions the very nature of celebrity identity and the price of fame. From the high-stakes front rows of luxury fashion to the quiet and humble corners of a private life that many claim to have finally uncovered. This is a journey of discovery. Stay with us as we explore whether these circulating tales are a reflection of a hidden truth, or simply the price one pays for being at the very top of the mountain. The journey begins in the heart of France, where the 2026 Paris Fashion Week became a stage for a truly historic display of influence. To see an artist from the East move so seamlessly through the elite circles of global fashion is nothing short of inspiring. Representing not one but three major luxury houses simultaneously is a feat that speaks to a level of professionalism and charisma that is rare in any era. Whether it was the relaxed elegance of the French casual style or the avant-garde artistic structures of Spanish heritage, he moved with a calm that many observers described as waiting for the storm. This phrase suggests a man who is at peace with himself, even when the eyes of the world are fixed upon him. Sitting in that prestigious sandwich arrangement between the most powerful figures in global publishing and the architects of the luxury world, he wasn't just a guest, but a bridge between cultures. This is the version of the story we see in The Bright Lights, a tale of hard work and undeniable talent reaching its zenith. It is a story that encourages us to believe that, with enough dedication, one can truly stand among the legends. However, just as the applause in Paris reached its peak, a different kind of noise began to echo back home. It started with a moment of unexpected friction involving a popular coffee brand. When images of an artist are handled with a lack of care, it often sparks a larger conversation about respect and the value of a partnership. The passionate response from the community was not just about a standee or a poster, but about the dignity that every individual deserves in their professional life. This incident served as a reminder of how quickly the tide of public opinion can shift and how deeply fans feel the joys and pains of the person they admire. It was a moment that showed the strength of collective voices standing up for what they believe is right, ensuring that the spirit of a collaboration remains as elegant as the brand itself. This event set the stage for a much more personal set of questions that would soon dominate the conversation. Suddenly, the digital landscape was flooded with alleged glimpses into a more private world. For years, there have been quiet murmurs about an enduring bond, an unwavering connection that has supposedly lasted through 7 springs and winters. While the world sees a top-tier star, some claim there is a person who finds solace in a long-term companionship that provides a sense of stability amidst the chaos of the industry. These rumors suggest a level of loyalty and consistency that, if true, would be quite moving. It paints a picture of a man who, despite his soaring career, remains tethered to the people who knew him before the world did. The conversation took a turn when alleged chat logs surfaced, suggesting a personality that is far more vibrant and talkative than the cool exterior we often see. Some might find this surprising, but perhaps it is simply a reflection of the multifaceted nature we all possess. We are rarely just one thing. To be a listener in public and a storyteller in private is a balance many of us seek. These whispers even suggested a man who takes a keen interest in the lives of his peers, showing a human curiosity that bridges the gap between a distant idol and a relatable contemporary. Perhaps the most intriguing part of these recent discussions involves the way he chooses to live his life when the cameras are turned off. There are tales of a man who enjoys the finest things one moment and then seeks out the simple and sustainable the next. The idea of a global icon purchasing a second-hand outfit for a modest sum is not just a curious detail, but a powerful statement about conscious living. In an age of excess, choosing to give a garment a second life suggests a grounded philosophy and a respect for the environment that is truly refreshing. It challenges the stereotype of the extravagant celebrity and replaces it with the image of a thoughtful individual who values utility and history over mere novelty. This contrast between a vintage find and a fine bottle of wine shows a person who understands the true meaning of value. It is this complexity, this refusal to be boxed into a single category, that makes the narrative so compelling. Even the way he allegedly interacts with his family, mediating conflicts and showing a protective nature, suggests a heart that is deeply invested in the people he loves. Of course, in the world of digital information, we must always approach these stories with a sense of balance and care. The absence of familiar habits in these alleged messages, such as his well-known love for expressive symbols and icons, has led many to question their authenticity. It serves as a vital lesson for all of us in the modern age about the importance of verifying what we see and protecting our digital footprints. The official word from his representatives has been clear and firm, asserting that these claims are not a reflection of reality. This reminds us that behind every headline is a real person with a real life that deserves a degree of privacy and protection. As we look at the year ahead, we see an artist who continues to break boundaries and redefine what it means to be a global star. Whether he is conquering a new role on screen or a new runway in Europe, the core of his story remains one of resilience and transformation. He teaches us that we can be both strong and sincere, proud and humble, and that our true power lies in the quiet strength we carry within. As we bring this chapter to a close, we want to express our deepest gratitude to you, our wonderful community here at StarWatch Now. Your passion for these stories and your thoughtful engagement are what make this channel a truly special place to gather. We hope that today's journey has given you a new perspective on the balance between public life and the private heart, and perhaps inspired you to look for the hidden depths in your own story as well. If you enjoyed this exploration and want to stay updated on all the latest narratives from the world of your favorite stars, please do consider subscribing to the channel and joining our growing family. Your support means the world to us, and it allows us to continue bringing you the most meaningful and high-quality content possible. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the magic. We love hearing from you, so please share your thoughts and reflections in the comments below, as we always look forward to our next conversation. Thank you for watching, for being part of StarWatch Now, and for always seeking the light behind the stars. Until next time, stay inspired and take care of one another.